Welcome in to this Big Ten Today on a Tuesday. We're brought to you by Marco's Pizza. Dave Revson, Rafael Davis. No one believed in the Big Ten more than you, Rafael, and it has paid you back.
And I'm so happy that it paid me back, and I'm even happier that Illinois is in the Final Four. So, because I'm happy for today, because 21 years ago, I was a 12-year-old kid. I was in 4th grade. I'm watching the Final Four. I fall in love with Illinois and Luther Head and Dee Brown and Darren Williams. They go to the national championship, and you go 21 years later, I get to talk to Coach Bruce Weber about Illinois going back to the Final Four for the first time. My day is made.
I was just going to say, you fell in love with all the players. What about the coach?
Oh, Coach. If Coach would have got to me before Coach Painter, I might have been the fighting Illini.
Bruce, you know a thing or two about this time of year.
Yeah, it's a special time. It's an unbelievable journey. And people, it's 2 weeks. And it's only 4 games, but it seems like a lifetime. It's a marathon. You got this whole season you go through, but it comes down to those, that time, those 4 games, and both teams have really shined. The league has shined. I think we all thought it was going to be special, but until it happened, you didn't know. Wish one more. I was greedy. I wish there would have been one more Big Ten team in the Final Four.
Well, Rafael was looking for 2 more.
Yes.
So compared to him, you are completely devoid of greed. But either way, we end up with 2. It is absolutely phenomenal. It's our big story, those Final Four matchups. The Illini will square off with UConn in Game 1. That one tips off just after 6 o'clock local time in Indy on Saturday. It's the 3rd-seeded Illini against the 2nd-seeded Huskies. It's, of course, followed by the Wolverines and the Wildcats. That a battle of 2 number 1 seeds. So this marks the 9th time the Big Ten has had multiple teams in the Final Four. Most recent one was 11 years ago. Wisconsin and Michigan State made it. Of the previous 8, the Big Ten's had the national champion 3 times, most recently with Michigan State's title in 2000. Always felt like those 2 had the highest ceilings, Bruce, but the league has been great. I mean, you don't get 4 teams to the Elite 8 if the whole league isn't fabulous. What's kind of your takeaway big picture before we narrow in on Illinois and Michigan?
Well, I think we talked all year in the studio that there was a top elite group of teams. There's no doubt. I thought the rest of the league improved and got better and made it tough on the top teams. There's no doubt about it. But, when your first graphic came up, you had Keaton Wagler and Yaxel up there. And Rafael talks about it all the time. When you have elite players, when you have pros, you usually have a chance to get to the Final Four and maybe win a national championship. And not only did we have good teams, but we had really elite players.
Yeah, that's what it takes at this level, Coach. We also always talk about it. At times, it's X's and O's for sure, but when you get into this time of the season, you get into March, it's all about the Jimmies and the Joes. And you think about teams that's went to national championships, that's been to Final Fours, that's won it all, there's always multiple pros on that roster. So when you look at the Big Ten this season, you look around, Michigan has 3 or 4 pros. Illinois literally has 3 or 4 pros, and you throw in Keaton Wagler, a lottery pick. You look at Michigan State, Jeremy Fears is going to play a long time. Braden Smith is one of the best point guards to ever play college basketball. So when you look around the conference, some of the best coaches that's ever done it, some of the best players that's ever doing it, and then I add in the fan bases around the conference, and that to me makes this one of the better conferences in all of college basketball.
And these are 2 teams with massive fan bases that we know will travel en masse to Indianapolis as we take a look at our Marco's Pizza taste of success. These 2 teams not just beating people, but beating the heck out of them. Coming into this year, the Big Ten had just 2 teams ever win their first 4 NCAA tourney games by double digits en route to the Final Four. They matched that total of all time. They matched it this year. Michigan, by the way, the first team in the history of this tournament to win its first 4 by double figures while also scoring 90 or more points in each of those games. So, Ray, let's start there. Put Michigan's dominance into perspective?
I feel so vindicated because coming into November, I felt like Michigan could be one of the better defensive teams that we've ever seen in college basketball, and they lived up to it. They're doing that thing again in the season where they're treating high major teams like they're low major teams. You look at what they did to Tennessee and what they did to Alabama on the defensive end, they just shut that water off. And when you have a team with the size, the athleticism, and the toughness and the will to go get a defensive rebound, it dominates teams and it keeps them in the half court. And that's the superpower for this Wolverine team. All 5 guys understand what's going on the scout report. They got a great rim protector in Damara. Marias Johnson guard 1 through 5. Yaxel Lindenberg at 6'9", 240 pounds, is one of the better perimeter defenders in all of college basketball. They get you to a point in every game where they hit you in the mouth and you quit, and then they start looking like they're the Indy 500 running up and down. This defense is one of the more special ones that we've ever seen.
They have really buried teams. We were looking at that block shot total, Bruce. I was talking about the fact that they're the first ever to score 90 or more and win by double digits first 4 games. They're also the first team in the history of the tournament to have 8 blocks or more in each of their first 4 games. So they're doing things that haven't been done on both ends of the court.
I thought they'd beat Tennessee, but not like that. And when you think about 8 block shots, 6 steals, and that leads to transition, it makes it so tough to stop. You know, I think they went through a little bit of growing pains in the Big Ten tournament without Kaysen. They struggled a little bit, I guess if you can call it struggling. They got to the championship, but they figured it out, and their depth, again, you know, Rachel didn't even bring up that. Their depth is so impressive. McKinney comes off the bench. He's probably a pro, too, down the line. And they go both ends. They just keep coming at you. It's tough to deal with. I mean, I almost felt sorry for Rick Barnes in Tennessee because he's such a good dude, and I think they're a good team. But, I mean, think about an Elite 8 game. You know, we got to the Final Four with a really, really good team, and we had to wait till overtime to get there. They were chilling by halftime.
And, Coach, that's the thing, because you've coached a long time. You know the game. When you go to your bench, that's when other teams can get going. That's when teams can gain some momentum. So you look at Michigan, they go to Trey McKinney, a freshman, but he's built like a senior. He understands the game like a senior. Will Shatter, he knows what's going on. And then when you have a Roddy Gale on your bench, you can throw in a game to shut off Waters. It changes things. But then you also look at their depth, and it changes how they can play ball in the half court. When they get out there and they're starters, they're throwing the basketball inside. They're slowing it down to a Damara. He's scoring when it's one-on-one. When it's a double team, he's finding Yaxel on the backside. He's dunking on people. But when a day goes to the bench and they bring in Trey McKinney or they bring in Roddy Gale and you put Marias Johnson at the 5, now we're fast, now we're athletic, now we're going to put 90 on the board. And when they start to make shots, they are one of the more tougher teams to deal with. You look at that game against Tennessee. You look at Nate Ahmet. Nate Ahmet's going to play a long time in the NBA. He's going to be fabulous. But Yaxel Lindenberg is a grown man. So I expect that to carry over into to the Arizona game against Coach Pete.
They are a significantly older team than the Wildcats are, and we'll break down that game in a bit. I like how Coach said he almost felt sorry for Rick Barnes. He didn't really feel sorry, but he almost felt sorry for him. Michigan's won 35 games. If they win 2 more, 37 would tie the Big Ten record set by the 2005 Illini. Records are made to be tied, Bruce, not necessarily made to be broken.
I'll take the tie. It's okay.
We'll give you the first word on the Fighting Illini. What do you make of them and their path here?
Well, I think the big thing, one, they're healthy. And I had their first game of the year for the network. I had a game later in November. Every day practice. He didn't know who was there. They had injuries, illnesses. Guys showed up late in the summer. So I think they finally got to a point where they are settled in. But I think the biggest step they've made in this late stretch in the tournament is their defense. And, you know, they could score all year, but they have really settled in. You look at that, points per game, 59 points per game. They've shut people down. The rebounding margin is so impressive. It's just they've really become a tough team on that end of the court, and it's made a difference. And they control the tempo, and they take care of the basketball, and they also don't foul. So those things have been there all year. But the defense has really taken a step up as of late.
Yeah, I agree 100% with you, Coach. I look at the defense, but then I simply look at their toughness. They are finally starting to match who their head coach is. I always say players turn into their head coach over time. And when you look at Illinois this season, they were a little bit soft coming out this season. You're going to say?
Yeah, no, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
I'm nodding in agreement.
Oh, I thought you had something. But no, you look at Illinois, at times it's like they have all those 7-footers. They're so big, they're so tall, but go get a rebound. Post up. Don't just rely on shooting a bunch of threes, living by the three and dying by it. You can dominate teams with your physicality. You can dominate teams with your toughness. And that's who Brad Underwood has always been throughout his entire life. He's never been a soft guy. So when you look at Illinois throughout this tournament, they've answered the call in their toughness category. You look at Houston, they brought the fight. You look at Iowa, they dominate the glass. We haven't even seen Illinois have their best offensive performance throughout the last few games, and this is one of the better offensive teams that we've ever seen. So if they're going to dominate the glass like they do, they're going to keep you in the half court, and then they don't put you on the foul line, that's the answer to success on the defensive end, and we know what they can do offensively once they get going and getting out of transition.
100% agree, and that's why I was nodding. Like, to me, the question that I had about Illinois coming into the NCAA tournament was about their grit.
Yep.
And it just seems so strange because, as we've observed Brad Underwood through the years, if there's anything that you feel like his teams are going to have, it's grit, it's tenacity, it's toughness. And it just felt like on the defensive end, for whatever reason, when push came to shove, especially late in games, they just weren't able to shut teams down. And yet they've been able to do it in really impressive fashion here down the stretch. I don't want to say it's a transformation because I think we knew it was there during the course of the year, but to do it consistently 40 minutes a game, and in some games they had to do it 45, and again, weren't able to, lost all those overtime games. That, to me, is the story of this team in this NCAA.
Oh, no, 100%. To start the season, it's almost like they were reading their own headlines. They were reading, we're the best offense out there. We can get up and down. We can score 100 points. We can win a championship this way. But you can't just do it that way. It can't just be about your offense. They had to find a defensive identity. Kylan Boswell goes down. Andrei Stojakovic goes down. The offense gets crazy. And when they insert those guys back into the lineup, it was a struggle a little bit. But they figured that out because if they guard the way they have been, and Keaton Wagler at the guard position is going to get you 7 to 10 rebounds a night, that's how they go win a national championship. You look at their positional size, look at the athletes on the team. If they can keep the ball in front and stay out of rotation, and when that shot goes up, go clean up the glass with a defensive rebound, that's it for Illinois. They have everything you need on the offensive end. Now they've answered it on the defensive end, and we know they can rebound. I love where they're going. I think these dudes are going to play in the national championship.
I think the great thing about this Final Four, and look, we're looking at it from a Big Ten point of view and want to see a Big Ten team win it. You could make a case for any of these four teams winning the national championship. It's a tremendous Final Four, and so we're going to have incredible matchups. And coming up here on the show, we are going to dive into those matchups for both the Illini and the Wolverines, what it'll take for each one of them to get to Monday night.